Thank you so much for coming out. You all came from near and far to support what's happening here in this wonderful venue. So we appreciate you and we applaud you, Robert, and your colleagues for the Motivationally Speaking, the series of 7. That's what I'm talking about. It is my journey as the little girl in church singing with the choir. The little girl that grew up with Barbie and Ken. The little girl that grew up with Southern roots. Grandma getting real bad in the tin tub and the outhouse in the back. The fried chicken, collard greens, and hot water cornbread. Yes. That little girl that desired to have what we call the picket fence. Achieve that picket fence and those dreams watching the soap operas, you know, Hollywood. Went to Hollywood and had a good time. Lights, camera, and action. Stage, singing, modeling, acting. It all came for me. Motherhood, marriage, the disappointments of being portrayed, the disappointments of not achieving, the disappointments of it being all taken away from me, and then what was I supposed to do as a single mom, moving around, trying to survive, sleeping in a car, raising my baby on my own with my little dog. What am I to do? Stay focused and keep God in my heart and maintain what I set out to do as that little girl, and I did exactly that. Way too much to put in one book. I had to put it in 7. Inspirational expressions. Secrets of Hollywood. We're talking about poetic, pictorial, lights, camera, action, motivationally speaking, the series of 7. We're talking about spiritual connection. What are you doing when God tells you to do a particular thing and you step back? And then you realize you're supposed to be stepping forward and taking care of what He told you to do, living the life the way He put it down for you. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But do we always do that? No, we don't. But it's all manifested for me in 7 books. Inspirational expressions is what I'm talking about tonight. That's the first book that led my journey. So that's the one we're going to talk about. It is a collaboration as an empowerment speaker, motivating our young people, going beyond the prison walls and motivating the ladies, talking to our men about really being men and stepping up and being who they're supposed to be, so that our young men will have some leadership, walking the streets, in the community outreach, helping the homeless, doing the things that we do, empowering our women that are striving to overcome domestic violence. Can we talk about it? Domestic violence isn't always being punched in the face and having the broken eye, the busted lips, and all those different things. It's about verbal abuse. Verbal abuse doesn't have a because if your black eye healed, we kind of get through it. But baby, if that spirit is not healed and you allowed somebody in it, that's a problem. If nothing else, you walk away with me in front of you tonight, I want you to remember my heavenly friends. Hope, faith. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Patience, blessings. The moment you are conceived, hope, faith, prayer, and patience are within your body. That is your power within. That is the power within that carried me through a 7-book series. You never forget it. And guess what? Nobody can ever take away your power within, because it is your God-given walk. I'm going to share with you one of my wonderful little subjects in my book right here, called Inspirational Expressions. This book is a collaboration of my motivationally speaking. It is also a collaboration of my acceptance speeches, my empowerment speeches, my workshops, working in the community with the kids, everything that I just mentioned. That's what this book is all about. When you get it, you get a very powerful piece of me. Whether you get it or not, you got me tonight. So I'm sharing with you exactly what is in this book. But ladies and gentlemen, I want you to remember this. And it's also written in the book. It goes for the guys too, but you guys say it a little different. So when we say Mademoiselle, Mademoiselle is classy. She's sassy. She's sophisticated, dedicated, motivated, and never, ever, I say intimidated, because Jesus has her back. Come on, y'all. You know what I'm talking about. Her very presence commands attention, and oh, shall I mention an unconditional love. She empowers and inspires all that surrounds her, adding a sensitivity to cultural diversity. Now, she can be you, but she can also be me. But if it is us, then together we make a difference in what our young people see, because they are our future leaders, and that's what it's all about. I encourage you, no matter what you are doing in your life, whatever your challenges are, know that God got you. I can't stand before you and wrote 7 books and not have a story to tell. I can't stand before you and not tell you I don't know what it's like to be hungry. I do. I don't know what it's like to have a bank account that only have $4 in it. I do. I can tell you that my baby, who is now 30 years old, had to learn what our struggles were after a very bad divorce. If nothing else, I encourage you tonight, through Motivationally Speaking, the series of 7, to step out on your truth, hold your own, be who you are, and never let nobody take your power within, because it's your God-given right. It's yours from the moment you were conceived. Thank you.
Miss Fire.